Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 290 named word pattern. In this problem, we are given a string S and a string pattern. Now we have to determine whether both of the string follows the same pattern or not. Here, follow means the full match. That means there is a bijection between a letter in the pattern and the non-empty string S. Suppose in the first example, here we can see that the pattern contains 4 elements, which is A, B, B, and A. And the string contains dog, cat, cat, and dog. So here we can see that if we compare dog with A, that means dog appears first position and the last position. Here A appears first positions and the last positions. And if we compare cat with B, then B appears second positions and third positions, which is this, and cat appears second positions and third positions. So we can say that these two strings follows the same pattern. So here we have to return true. Now, in the second example, the pattern is A, B, B, A, and the string is dog, cat, cat, fish. So here we can see that dog appears one time in the string S, but if we compare or if we assume dog as A, that means here A appears first positions and A appears last positions. But in the last position of the string S, it is not dog, it is fish. It is another string. So here we can see that both of the string cannot follow the same pattern. So we have to return false. Now the constraint are the first string length can be in between 1 to 300 and the second string length can be in between 1 to 3000. And the second string does not contain any of the leading or trailing spaces. And all of the words in the second string are separated by a single space. So here, finally, we can say that we are given two strings and we have to determine whether there is a pattern or not. I hope you understood the problem. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, to understand the algorithm, we have taken two examples, examples 1 and example 2. Now let us try to discuss the algorithm with the example 1. As we have to find the pattern, we can solve this kind of problem by using the map. Suppose here we will make two maps, which is map 1 and map 2. Now, for each of the character in A and in the last string, we have to check whether their occurrence is same or not. Or we have to check for the corresponding characters in the first string and in the second strings, whether their occurrence or their last occurrence is same or not. If their last occurrence is not same, that means we have to return false, otherwise we have to return true. Anyways, I will try to explain the basic algorithm by using these examples. Suppose currently we are at these positions here, our pointer indicating to the first element, which is S, and our pointer is indicating to the first word, which is cat. So now we have to increment or add the value of the index number of A, which is 1, and we have to add the index number, which is cat, which is 1. Before that, we have to check whether their last appearance is equal or not. So as we are using the 1 base indexing, because in the map, if we did not find any of the value, the default value 0 will be stored. So here we did not make a conclusion by the default value. So here we are using the one-based algorithm or the one-based indexing. Now, for this element P and for this element dog, we have to see whether these two elements have the entry in the map or not. As it does not have any other entries, so we have to add the value of B, which is 2, and the value of dog, which is 2. It is the key value pair of the map. Now, we are at this third element, which is B and dog. Now wait, we have to check whether there is an instance of the character B and the character dog is available on the map or not. And we have to check the corresponding value of them. So here we are clearly noticing that the value B is here and the value dog is here, and their last occurrence is 2. So here it is 2 and here it is 2. So we can say that these two B and dog follows the same pattern. So here we will discard the value of 2 and discard the value of 2 here. And we can add the index number of B, which is 3, and index number of dog, which is 3. Now we are at this last element, which is A and cat. So we have to check whether the A and cat follows the same pattern or not, or whether their value is the same in the map or not. So we are clearly noticing that the value of the A is 1 and the value of the cat is 1. So we can say that this A and this cat appears at the first index before. So here we have to simply discard the current index number, which is 1, and replace 1 with the latest index number, which is 4. So here we have seen that we have completed the iterations, and in both of the strings have the same pattern. So here in this problem, we have to return true. Now, let us discuss this similar algorithm with this second example. Here currently, our first element is A and our first element is cat. So we will put the value of 1 into the A and we will put the value of 1 into the cat. Now, we are in the second positions, it is B and dog is B. So here we will add the 2 to B and we will add the value of dog, which is B, which is 2, pardon. Now we are at this third element, so the element is B and so the element is dog. So we have to check whether the element B and dog has the same value in the map or not. So we can see that the value of B is 2 and the value of dog is 2. That means both of them appears at the same index before. So here we can say that both of them follows the same pattern. So we will discard the value of 2 and put 3 here. And we will discard the value of 2 and put 3 here. Now finally, we are at the last positions. It is A and it is fish. So we have to check whether the last occurrence of the A and last occurrence of the fish is equal or not. But wait, the last occurrence of the A is 1 and the last occurrence of the fish will be 0 because map will store 0 for the key which is not appear till now. So we can say that the last occurrence of A is not equal to the last occurrence of the fish. So in this case, we have to return false. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, at first we are given two strings, which is pattern and str. We are taken two maps. At first, we are taking a map which has 26 entries for each of the English letters, and an order map which stored the value in the string and integer key value pair order. Now we are using string stream to extract each of the word from the str, and in each iteration we will check whether our last occurrence value of the respective element in the first string and in the last string is equal or not. If they are not equal, we have to return false. Otherwise, if they are equal, that means we have to put the same index number to the both of the corresponding map. And finally, if our I is equal to n, that means we have iterated all of the strings and we did not return any of the false value. So we have to return true, otherwise we have to return false. I hope you understood the code. Now let's move on to the time and space complexity analysis of this program. In this program, the time complexity is big O of n because we have to iterate both of the strings, and where n is the maximum length between the both of the strings, and the space complexity is also big O of n, where n is the word length of the string 2. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.